So Dylan Harper is obviously one of the top rookies in the NBA right now. If you're asking me who the best rookie is, I think the conversation probably starts and ends with Cooper Flagg. That being said, Dylan Harper is really, really good. And I think in general, people are understating how good this kid is because he's not maybe getting the reps. He's not putting up the stats that you would hope for somebody that's a number 2 pick on a game-by-game basis. But when you watch tape, when you look at Dylan Harper, when you see him play, a year ago, I was saying, like, look, he might go number 1 over Cooper Flagg. And I was like, if it wasn't for the pre-draft hype, he might go number 1 over Cooper Flagg. And I think in a redraft, I said it, Flagg still goes number 1, but it's really, really close. Dylan Harper is so good. 48% from the field, 13, 3, and 4. These stats don't look brilliant. They don't. Like, he's played 13 games, shooting 28% from 3, 4 assists to 1.5 turnovers, 13.5 points per game. But when you're watching this Spurs team play, he is third right now in their pecking order at that point guard position. And the Spurs if the Spurs go to the 3rd seed, if they win their next game against the Lakers, you've got no Wemby, who obviously hasn't been playing for a while. So you have no Wemby, and they're still doing really well. And he's also playing behind De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, who, in fairness, if you're asking me who is going to be the best of these 3 players, my projection is Dylan Harper. He got injured. But if you're just asking me who the best of these 3 players is, I'm going with Dylan Harper. I don't really care. If they can get off De'Aaron Fox, great. Get Dylan Harper a starting spot, because this kid is the real deal. He's so, so good on the offensive end. He's like I don't even know how to describe, like, as a comparison. Just the way he's able to get to the basket, his body control. You don't teach what Dylan Harper does. If only, like, he was a Ron Harper level defender, but he had his career high, obviously, yesterday with a game winner. But for me, I'm like, he's able to go left. He's able to go right. He's got unbelievable touch, and he's already one of the best downhill players in the league. I don't know if the jump shot, if he's going to figure out the jump shot. I don't know. I think he will. Like, he projected to be a better shooter than Stephon Castle. And Stephon Castle's not been absolutely horrendous. I really like Stephon Castle. I think a long-term backcourt of Dylan Harper and Stephon Castle could be really, really good. Could genuinely be that could be a really, really good long-term backcourt. But it's like, you've now got him in a position in San Antonio where he's just not looking, his stats don't jump out compared to how good he is. Like, he plays 21 minutes per game, and he is second in field goals made per game for guards in the restricted area. He is going to be, like, you're looking at like a 6'6" guy, almost Tony Parker-esque with his finishing at the basket. And he's not overly reliant on athleticism either. And I'm reading here some things, people saying he's the best guard prospect since Cade. And I don't hate that take. I really don't hate that take. And he's going to be one of the cornerstones for this team in the future. I don't hate them not trading him for Giannis. Like, that is how, like, I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the greatest players to ever pick up basketball. I actually think, I genuinely think that when it comes to this, I wouldn't put Dylan Harper in. I'm fine. I'd be fine with trading De'Aaron Fox. I'd be fine with trading Stephon Castle. I think I don't know how I feel about Stephon Castle, because I simultaneously think that Stephon Castle's really good and Stephon Castle's completely overrated, both at the same time. But at the same time, it's the San Antonio Spurs. The way they develop players is exceptional. Like, they took a huge risk in the 2024 NBA draft, and they took Stephon Castle, who literally told teams, I don't want to play for you if you're not going to let me play point guard. And I only want to go to San Antonio. Simone Castle was, if he didn't go to San Antonio at 4, there were rumors of him falling out of the lottery, and they still took him at 4. So you've got the rookie of the year, and in my opinion, a player who might be the best rookie. And if I'm the Mavs, I'm not upset about taking Cooper Flagg, and I wouldn't be. Cooper Flagg's been exceptional. But that being said, it is it's just one of those things where if he ends up being the best, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if it turns out when it's all said and done, Cooper Flagg ends up, or Dylan Harper ends up being better than Cooper Flagg. Like, it wouldn't be the craziest thing in the world. Like, he's been the second, like, he's been one of the better rookie, or he's been one of the better players in every aspect other than 3-point shooting. And I don't know if he figures it out. I don't know if he does. And that's probably going to be the difference between Dylan Harper being the long-term number 2 beside of Victor Wembanyama as a championship level player or just an all-star level player. But yeah, it's genuinely just a good rookie class. It's a real good rookie class with next year projecting to be even better. There's a lot of great young players coming in the league. The league's in a great spot. And it's funny, basketball's in a really good spot. College is in a really good. College ball's in a really good spot. The WNBA is in a really good spot. The NBA is in a really good spot. Basketball is in a really good spot right now, which is something that I'm really happy about as somebody that is, kind of my job has been to cover basketball for the last while. Like, my job right now, quite a lot of it involves covering the sport of basketball. So I am very, very happy to see that. I'm very, very happy to see that, the kind of hype is there and I can still cover the sport and that you guys are enjoying listening to me covering the sport. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Harper is somebody that would go number 1 to redraft? Do you guys think that Harper is overrated? Do you guys think I'm overrating him? Or do you guys think that Harper is going to be a long-term future Spur? Or do you think he's going to be a long-term Milwaukee Buck with Giannis Antetokounmpo going the opposite way to the San Antonio Spurs? I really hope that doesn't happen because I just, if they could make that trade work around Fox, I would do it. If I was the Spurs, I would potentially, even if it was a Larry Markkinen trade for Fox, I would do it. I would try to get off the Aaron Fox. I just would. I think the Aaron Fox is too good and his value is too good to have in that position because of Dylan Harper on the bench. Like, it is a tough one. It is a tough one. Or you go and run Dylan Harper like he was James Harden in San Antonio, or say in Oklahoma City, and you run him off the bench for a while. Who knows? But anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.